And our word for today on this Tuesday of the 29th week in Ordinary Time, our word for today is vigilant. Vigilant, taken from our gospel acclamation today, from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 21, verse 36. Be vigilant at all times and pray that you may have the strength to stand before the Son of Man. We also find it in our gospel reading today, the Gospel of Luke, chapter 12. Jesus said to his disciples, "Gird your loins and light your lamps, and be like servants who await their master's return from a wedding, ready to open immediately when he comes and knocks. Blessed are those servants whom the master finds vigilant on his arrival. Amen, I say to you, he will gird himself, have them recline at table, and proceed to wait on them. And should he come in the second or third watch and find them prepared in this way, blessed are those servants." Vigilant, our word for today, but I have to tell you, the most shocking thing about the readings today is this last part of the gospel reading. Amen, I say to you, he will gird himself, have them recline at table, and proceed to wait on them. Who's doing this? The groom, their master, who has gone away for his wedding. And now he comes back, and instead of them waiting on him, it says, if they are well prepared, then he will wait on them. That is not the normal way that things happen, but Jesus is letting us know that he has come to be servant of us, but that we need to be vigilant in our relationship with him, that we need to be vigilant in carrying through with the things that he has encouraged us to do, that is assigned, more appropriately, those things that he has assigned for us to do as members of his body. Yes, he has paid the price for us. He has laid down his life for us, that he might begin to prepare us to be his spouse, his eternal spouse, brothers and sisters. We are not waiting for him to come back from the wedding. He is preparing us for that wedding where we are indeed his eternal spouse. And yes, we find it difficult at times to be vigilant. Again, going to that gospel acclamation, be vigilant at all times and pray that you may have the strength to stand before the Son of Man. What do we see in Ephesians? When you've done all that you can to stand therefore. So when you're tired and you're done, do it anyway. And by the way, once you've completely exhausted yourself, again, we're told in Ephesians for the third time, stand your ground. Don't be moved. That is what we are called to do. And the grace will come sufficient for us that we might overcome everything. We see a promise of this actually in our first reading today from St. Paul's letter to the Romans, where we are told that where sin abounds, grace abounds all the more. Where difficulty abounds, brothers and sisters, God's strength is there in abundance, always more there than is required for us to overcome every single hurdle, every single difficulty, every single sin, everything that separates us from God. We can be vigilant. We can be promised this strength. We can stand on this promise of strength because we know that where sin abounds, where difficulties abound, God's grace supersedes that. He gives us an abundance to overcome it all. And as a result of this gift of grace that he has given to us, what he has called us to do is to be vigilant even in the most difficult of circumstances, to stand with him, to stand on that promise, and to remain vigilant. Vigilant, our word for today.